Hey everyone, this is Bobo the Vulture, and this is Let's Play F1 Manager 22. Is it easy to get excited about that at this point in 2024? That's up for you to decide. A great race. We met your expectations. It is our confidence has increased. Really? You've noticed the top speed of car 1 could be better compared to the grid. It sure could. Defending of Alex Albon could be improved. Might be a good idea considering he has to be defensive the way that our car is right now. And this is all the sort of standard stuff. Carlos Sainz. This is all about Carlos Sainz, actually. He took the checkered flag after qualifying, claimed that coveted first place position, further his lead in the championship over his runner-up Charles Leclerc. Special mention to Williams, who are meeting everyone's expectations, which is not being great. T-Time's going to tell us that this gearbox is not in great condition. Suffering reduced performance, yeah. And Clear Heart, the design Centre is complete, far better than it was. So now we can do 3 projects at once instead of just 2, which is very good. Very, very good. Oh, and our scouting of Antonio Giovinazzi is done. He's getting paid pretty well to be Ferrari's 3rd driver. Let's go to Alex Albon's profile. His defending is his lowest attribute, it's true. Now let's take a look at our let's compare him with is he better in every way? No. He's not as good a defender as Nicholas Latifi. And they are exactly as good as one another at overtaking. Is he a better driver in every other respect? Yes. Yes! Would he have considerably better pace? Possibly, probably. He has a more expensive contract. His bonus threshold is way higher, so we wouldn't have to pay him any bonus. Well, we wouldn't have to pay him any bonus at all because he doesn't have one. I guess possibly because he's a reserve driver. Let's compare him to Jack Aitken. Jack Aiken, a significantly poorer driver in a lot of respects, but actually has some points on Giovinazzi. Now, in terms of contract, yeah, guy's El Cheapo. Both of their growth potentials are average. Interesting. Why did I think that Aiken's was high? You know, let's go ahead and compare. Now let's go ahead and compare Giovinazzi to Albon. And there you go. Like, this is a closer matchup. But Albon definitely better rounded overall. Like, Giovinazzi has some sort of blind spots, like defending, his braking, his adaptability. Either way, very cool. Let's go scout some other drivers. So we are scouting Hulkenberg right now. Wait, why do we already have scouting done on these two? Alright. It would be fair to compare these two, wouldn't it? Yes. He has a high growth potential. He has high aggression, which could mean that he would get himself into trouble. But overall, a better driver than a better potential driver. That's worth keeping an eye on as a new third driver. I'm pretty sure this guy is the subject of memes in some F1s, in some like F1 racing circles, as far as the guy who's the worst ever. So let's see what they think of him. I think he's almost as good as Nicholas Latifi. Compared with Frederick Vesti. He has low aggression, but also average growth potential compared to Frederick Vesti's high growth potential. Alright, well, anyhow. A free agent. Alright, so let's look at some overall ratings here. I didn't realize Enzo truly is one of the worst guys there is, apparently. Now, Nick DeVries is currently a Mercedes reserve driver. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess we just already did a little bit of scouting on him. This is going to seem silly, but even though he seems to be having a lot of trouble up at the top of the grid right now, we don't know any of these things about him. We don't know what his actual abilities are. We don't know anything about his contract. But Sergio Perez, a lot of people will say about him is that one of the reasons that Red Bull is keeping him around, even though his pace is not equal to that of Max Verstappen, is that he is immensely popular in his native Mexico and in Central and South America, and brings a lot of marketing clout that way. And that means that he actually doesn't cost the team money, he can generate money for the team. This game seemingly may be trying to simulate that effect in how much the drivers are actually paid. We'll see. Sergio Perez may have no interest in working for us and may want way more money than we could pay him, or reasonably should pay him. But there's only one way to find out. He's also an older driver at 32. This is everybody that there is. They're all already in F1. Alright, so took care of that part. Let's take a look at our facilities. Hey, Alt, how's it going? So we just finished updating the design century, which allows us to work on 3 parts at a time. That just allow us more engineers. cost of 4 million. For a cost of 18 million. Oh, we can't update the design center right now because we don't have enough money to do that. This would take almost all of our money. Development. Do I have to hire new engineers? Oh dear, I can still only house 10 engineers. So we've got 5 on each, which is not enough. So once these projects are done, I could split them into multiple groups for multiple cats. Oh boy. I have been told that the gearbox here is in a sour note. Can I get some details on it? Its condition is at 26. This one's at 39. I'm gonna stick this out for one more race. Yeah, we're gonna have trouble later this year because these pieces are coming apart. This is not great. So that's too bad. I thought I was gonna have a chance to start a new development for parts. I can start working on new facilities, but a race simulator. Weekly experience gain for the drivers would go up. Scouting, we'd have another scout. I don't need that. Don't need that. I guess that'd be nice. How much would one of those cost? 1.5 million. I mean, it's a project I can afford right now. I guess in that sense it's nice. Free $10,000 a month because it costs 23 grand to upkeep a month. Oh, and it's weekly, never mind. So yes, still a very, very small trickle of money. So while I would really like to build another design center, don't have the money. While I would really like to update the computational fluid dynamics simulator, to do so would leave this team with about $1 million, which is not a lot. So, how much would it be to update the simulator? 8 million. That's still a lot, isn't it? Team attractiveness. Well, like, visitors and potential hires want to F us. Guess that's what it is. So this is like if I want to get Max Verstappen to, like, drop his ambitions of staying with Red Bull, I need to make a super nice waiting room. Monthly upkeep goes up. Team attractiveness goes up. Our sponsor target payouts go up, but we're not hitting sponsor targets right now. That doesn't really do us much good. This would increase morale and team attractiveness, whereas the hospitality center would increase team attractiveness and team attractiveness. That is confusing. %, improvement of forecast accuracy? No. Although we're going to want all this eventually, aren't we? Increase engine and brake cooling. Well, that's actually potentially worthwhile because we're having our parts wear out. So, this is one that actually at least upgrades the performance of the car. Although, again, we're getting into expensive things here. clearly worrying about this too much, but what else are you going to do with this game? This is kind of the things you have to worry over. How long will this take to upgrade? A week. Really? This is almost just like punting. See if we get some more money soon. Bank error in our favor. But it boosts team attractiveness, and if once our upgrades start to come in, the team actually becomes attractive or becomes potentially successful, we could, do something with that. Wouldn't that be lovely? Now then, all that said, let's go look at what are we working on right now. We're just designing underfloors. We're not even making any parts right now. Oh, we don't need engineers to build those things, I guess. Alright, I'm still not going to do it right now because I don't. We have enough spares, and if I want to hang on to my money. Take a look at the calendar here and see what else is happening between now and Austria race weekend. Nothing really. What else is coming up? Voting on new regulations. I want to know what the new regulations are. Won't tell me. There's when the new team hub will be done. Here's when the helipad will be done. We will have a new front wing and an underfloor both done at the same time. And it will be all right. Anyways, yes, let's just continue forward to race weekend, and I think heading up to the Austrian Grand Prix is where I'm going to have to stop it. But we got through a whole race weekend, guys, and there's important emails to be read. But we read those next time. Good. Oh, this one's from October. So we're getting close to what I've recently done. But we'll save that for next time, folks. And I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight for the night here. That was a nice little time. I realized that I could have been playing F1 2004. It's the free weekend for it on Steam, but I can't do that because, I don't know, I could have done it. But it's not exactly like I have a race sim rig to break out in front of the living room here. Which reminds me of fun fact. The As so many different things happened in the early days of the COVID lockdown. Um, like all the sporting events and things were shut down, and F1 drivers, a few former and current F1 drivers, all got together and sat down and played F1 games. I don't remember if they were specifically like the EA F1 game, or I guess Codemasters, whoever it is that makes them now. I don't remember specifically if they were that, if there was some other sim game, but that all of the F1 drivers had like pimped out, tricked out simulator rigs in their homes that they were all playing with. And then, except for 1997 Formula One world champion Jacques Villeneuve, who raced everybody else using an Xbox controller. And I don't think was in last. I mean, he didn't win, but I don't think he was in last. Anyhow, that's fun. But all right, this is Bobo the Vulture, and this is Let's Play F1 Manager 22. Thanks very much, YouTube, for watching, and I'll see you next time.